Hello, everybody. This is Fish, and this is episode 6 of the Flipping Gaming PC side hustle. In today's video, I'm going to be building another gaming PC that I'm going to flip on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, and Jawwood.gg. To build this gaming PC, I'm going to be using new and used parts. For the CPU for this computer, I'm going to be using the Ryzen 5 3600X that I got off of AliExpress. For the CPU cooler, I'm going to be using an ID Cooling SC214XT ARGB air cooler. For the motherboard, we have an ASRock A520M Phantom Gaming 4 Micro ATX motherboard. For memory, we're using the Timetech Pinnacle Conduit 32GB kit of DDR4 3200 MHz with a cast latency of 16. For storage, I'm using a Timetech 1TB M.2 NVMe SSD, that's Gen 3. For a graphics card, I bought a used Gigabyte Gaming OC3X RTX 2060 Super 8GB. And here's the audio of that transaction of me buying that graphics card. I didn't include video because the guy didn't want to have his face on camera. You're just getting rid of it because you got a new one, or?
Yeah. I have my daughter's having a 2070 Super, and I have a 7900 XTX.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but so.
Did you ever like replace any thermal paste or anything like that? Or
You know what? A thermal? No, I don't know.
You never opened it? Okay.
No, I never messed with it. Yeah.
Cool. When I first got this graphics card, it came with the original box and everything, and to me it looked relatively clean, but then after taking it apart, this thing was absolutely filthy. And it had some dried liquids in there as well as lots of dog hair. So after a good cleaning, it ended up coming out really nice. For the case, I'm going to be using a DIY PC ARGB N1 Micro ATX mid-tower case. For the power supply, we have the tried and true Sigotep GN 650 watt 80 plus gold. And then I also threw in some Formula Mod sleeved cable extensions, as well as a USB Wi-Fi adapter since this motherboard doesn't come with Wi-Fi. Now let's get this PC built and then we'll dive into some benchmarks. So as you can see, we got this PC built. It came out looking better than I expected. Regardless of how good it looks, let's see how this PC performs. Playing the DirectX 12 version of Apex Legends, when first dropping in, we were getting roughly 80 to 90 FPS, but once we loaded into the game, we were getting an average of 180 to 170 FPS. I think this game performed really well, and I have no complaints with this computer playing this esports title. Playing Call of Duty Warzone, we were using the balanced preset, and dropping in, we were getting about 100 FPS, and then things evened out to roughly 80 FPS to 90 FPS. This was a really smooth experience, and I believe this computer can play this game very well. For games like Warzone that have a little bit more demanding graphics, this computer performed really well. Using DirectX 12 performance settings, dropping into Fortnite, we were getting about 120 to 150 FPS. The FPS kept fluctuating, but at times we were getting an average of 120 to 130. This computer had no problem playing this game, and for someone who's going to be playing a competitive esports title and wants that higher FPS number, this PC would definitely be good for the price. Now, I've actually been late on finishing this video. So I actually listed this computer 3 weeks ago on Jawa for $749. And then I listed it on Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp for $720. But in these past 3 weeks, I haven't gotten any buyers. And I've even lowered the price on Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp to $700. And I'm actually willing to take $680 for this computer. But so far, I haven't had any serious inquiries. I've had some people say they wanted to buy the computer, but then they've ghosted me. And then I've had other people just giving me lowball offers. I'm hopeful that the computer will sell on Jawa eventually, but the only problem is I can't lower the price on Jawa from the $749 asking price, because with Jawa's fees and everything, if I lowered it any more than that, I wouldn't be making any money. So I'll just continue to remain hopeful and see if it'll sell soon. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I'm going to be moving here soon, so it'll probably be a while before I post another video of me building another PC and flipping it. So just be patient and stay tuned for more content. Until next time, this is Fish, and try not to get blown up.